Welcome back, curious creatures, to Nine Lives No More, the true crime podcast where every shadow hides a suspect, every silence hints at a conspiracy, and every innocent-looking whiskered face is probably plotting something. I'm your host, Eggs Benedict, back again to guide you through the latest developments in our saga of soggy toys, suspicious soil disturbances, and siblings locked in a silent standoff worthy of a daytime TV melodrama. Last time, on Nine Lives No More, we uncovered a chilling escalation. Not only had the clucking chicken toy suffered a watery demise, it had also been buried. Poorly. Very poorly. As in, a toddler with a plastic shovel could have done a better job poorly. And yet, the cats remained mute, stoic, menacingly fluffy. Our story picks up a few days later. It was a Sunday. A quiet Sunday. Too quiet. This is episode 4. Pride and Purrjudice. The cat parents had decorated the guest room to create a welcoming ambience for any visitors who might stay the night. Fairy lights twinkled round the bed, casting a warm glow over the scene of prior toy-related tragedies. For once, the house felt peaceful, cozy, dare I say, normal? But as you and I both know by now, listener, peace rarely lasts in a house ruled by cats, especially not when they are running their own organised crime ring or the Meowfear. One evening, the humans noticed the lights were no longer working. The switch clicked into the on position. Nothing happened. No lights, just a dark room. Concerned, one cat parent approached the plug to check the wiring. That's when they saw it, or rather, what was left of it. The fairy light cable had been chewed clean through, mangled, frayed, torn apart with alarming precision. A crime scene not of water, but of teeth. But the true horror? This wasn't one break. No, there were multiple chew sites along the cable. Some shallow, experimental, others deep, decisive, as if the culprits had been testing the wire for structural weaknesses. Now, dear listener, this raises several questions. Who would want the fairy lights gone? Why? And how close did they come to electrocuting themselves in the process? Once again, our prime suspects, Smokey and Pepper. Pepper, the short-haired calico, impulsive, mischievous, not known for using the brakes before making decisions. Smokey, the serene grey fluffball, calm, calculating, a mastermind of silent mischief. A cat who always seems 7 steps ahead, and 9 lives too confident. Both have been known to frequent the guest room, and both had been seen in the area in the days leading up to the event. Both had motive, the lights were bright, flashy, and worst of all, festive. A direct threat to their nocturnal ambience. But bite marks don't lie, and so a closer examination began. An orthodontist ruled that the teeth marks on the wiring were too indistinct to positively identify which of our feline suspects were responsible. Both sisters had remarkably similar, if not identical, bite patterns. Typical. The humans, however, had their own hunches. Pepper had been seen recently biting her way through a cardboard box with the enthusiasm of a beaver at a timber buffet. Smokey, by contrast, rarely bites into anything that isn't food, toes or the occasional houseplant. Was this Pepper's doing? Or had Smokey simply outsourced the job? Delegation is, after all, a crucial skill in any respectable, organised crime ring. More disturbing still, was this failed sabotage attempt a clue? A warning? A symbol? After all, the cats had already shown a clear escalation pattern. First, a drowned toy. Then, a targeted revenge drowning, followed by an attempt at body disposal. And now, a clear attempt to disable the lighting grid. This, dear listener, is not random chaos. This is progression. The kind investigators whisper about, the kind profilers dread, the kind that ends with a dramatic hiss-off in the living room, with the cats attempting to plunge the house into darkness to create the perfect environment for another crime, or perhaps they simply wanted attention at an inconvenient hour, a classic case of feline neediness, meow now, consequences later. At this time, the police department initially arrested Pepper, but were forced to release her. The Cat Prosecution Service were unable to file charges due to, once again, a lack of concrete evidence. It would seem that this series of events is only just beginning. Join me next time on 9 Lives No More as we examine in more detail the increasingly suspicious behaviour of these two cunning cats. Two sisters, bound by blood, divided by perpetration. Until then, keep your wires high, your lights unplugged, and remember, in this house, the darkness isn't scary. What lurks in it is. I'm Eggs Benedict, and this is 9 Lives No More.